Hello everyone and welcome to D&D. Oh my goodness gracious. I hope you're all having a lovely, lovely day. First, I have to say though, thank you so much to Autumn and Flame for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. Here are their two messages, which I love so much. Malicious, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, please don't expect any skill from me. Only entertainment. Only a little bit of entertainment. Not a lot. just, you know, a normal amount of expectation. Thank you. So this was Autumn's message with his subscription. Day 669. Still stuck, but at least things are nice here. Autumn, thank you so much. I hope you continue to keep up with your journal and write down things as they progress. And Flame says, with Flame's message, "'Cause sanity is more likely to make you boring." Thank you, Flame. Hey, Michael, good to see you again. Hey, Steph. Holy crap, it's so good to see you, Steph. Oh my goodness. So listen up, y'all. We are entering into a new arc of this campaign. Super cool things are about to happen. We got some new party members. If you do want to get caught up on the past VODs though, let me link it. Hold on, I got you. If you go to, let me type this for y'all. If you go to archive, that's the archives channel where all our past episodes are. We have the normal YouTube, but the archives channel is where all the D&D is. On D&D nights, I type away and talk to y'all, but audio mostly belongs to the party. So if you don't hear me respond, it's just because I want to respect them. So without further ado, let's go ahead and join them. Hello.
Just been. Oh, hi.
What did you buy?
Hi, PsycheSiren.
A whole lot of magic cards.
Yes.
Like,
I didn't realize it was you.
too many, really.
I thought you were gonna say a whole lot of booze, and I was like, what did I do this time? Why?
No, that'll be next Tuesday.
No, just
Mew, did you not get any more HP this level up?
that would be impossible. I think she might have just forgotten to give herself health.
You updated.
I don't know
27
why.
HP.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, 27 was what she had last episode.
So she forgot to level up her
Did she
health.
forget to? Oh no, Mew. It's okay.
Bless.
We'll
I
protect
promise
her.
I will not attempt to kill you this episode.
I would like that
It's
in writing
really
and
so
signed.
Why do you think that I'm just sadistic?
Listen, I've just
crazy
never
person?
had a DM say, "I promise I won't try to kill you." I've never heard it before.
She get used to it.
Yeah.
Like, my goal is not to kill you guys. My goal is to tell a good story.
It's
And if
true.
you
What?
end
This
up
isn't
dying
D&D.
In that story, I mean,
Well, dying pointlessly.
I mean, if we die in a dramatic fashion, then it's
If-
fine.
Like, I'm not gonna let
Oh.
you like get, Sir Barristan in the back alleys by a bunch of.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want. It's
What?
still.
Oh,
I don't want to talk about Game of Thrones. It still hurts.
Oh.
Look up Sir Barristan death, season 5 of Game of Thrones.
can I
Oh.
instead be fucking what's his name, Mando, but before he was Mando? Oh my god, I can't believe I can't remember Pedro Pascal's character.
Oberyn.
Oberyn Martell.
Oberyn,
Can you
yeah.
have my eyes gouged out by a big strong man?
No, I will not be doing that.
Gouge those eyeballs.
No.
No?
No.
Maybe?
So let me see what. So I have not had any time to work on. Fortunately, you guys are basically like I had planned downtime, so it's pretty good at winning it.
Yes, so apparently we've been given a month to prepare. in this one session to have our downtime and get to know some new characters before we set sail.
Okay, and I'm also giving you guys magic items, so you might want to write this down.
Oh, heck yeah.
To the Word document.
So you're all getting probably uncommon magic, nothing extremely extremely impressive. Colette, this is something you really need.
What is it?
You're getting Mithril armor.
Yeah,
which
there we
Ooh!
go.
it is a breastplate. So whereas Mithril normal armor imposes disadvantage on stealth checks or has a strength requirement, you know, like good old Bilbo Baggins, his Mithril, they can't copyright stuff, is very light, so you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, thank God, because Colette, she was a tank. It was an ordeal.
Well, let me see. Is it a breastplate or
She
what?
still has the
Probably
most
not.
HP.
I don't know if it's
Yeah.
a full suit of armor, but it's armor, and I'll figure out what that looks like later on.
Okay, okay.
You need better armor because you're basically, but well, I mean, he's kind of new person who I will introduce momentarily is kind of a tank, kind of. But
We
not
need
really.
you to live.
You are just as much of a tank, TBH. So, you know, because clerics are actually not like pushovers or anything.
Unless you're one of those kinds of clerics that are a pushover. But
All
you're
right, I'm
more-
trying. Okay,
You're
listen.
a war domain cleric. You
I
should be.
know.
Oh yeah.
I
War
know I'm
cleric,
a war.
kick their ass.
I
Yeah.
know. I've murdered a
Geo.
lot. Okay,
That's true.
I have murdered.
A lot.
You're turning into Lord Death, Duchess Death of Murder Mountain.
Dude.
Goals.
My personal favorite kind of cleric is Tempest cleric, because I want so desperately to just use Call Lightning and just rain lightning down on people every turn.
That's a thing you can do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Jacques, you get the robe of useful items, which is an item that I love.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
It is, well, it looks kind of crappy in the book. Yours is like nice and white because your colors are white and black. On the inside, though, there are the patches that make it neat. For those of you who don't know what a robe of useful items is, you get two patches. You get patches on the inside that you can throw on the ground and they turn into things. Two patches are daggers. You can two bullseye patterns, two steel mirrors, two 10-foot poles, two ropes of 50-foot long hempen rope, and two sacks. I don't know how useful that'll be for you though.
Should I roll some d4s, or is
Yes, you have 4 d4 other patches.
let me get some d4s here.
I see who you like more now. I see how it is.
What?
Autumn
Wow.
gets.
I mean,
No,
you
you
got
need
some
this armor.
No, I see how it is.
This is incredibly valuable armor that you're
I
just
just-
spitting on because it's not what you
No,
want.
honey,
You
no.
know, I'll take the armor too
No,
if she
wait,
doesn't
no,
want
I need
it.
the armor. I was
can
just
wear
being
it under
sassy.
the robe.
No.
You need this.
No, I need the
doing
armor.
something
You
you
will take
want.
the armor.
Yeah, give it to me.
No, I want my armor. No.
It's something you want when people threaten to take it away from you.
No. I was just being sassy.
Okay, so you get 4 patches, 4 d4 patches. So you can roll for those if you want.
Forward it.
7.
7 patches.
And then should I roll d100s for what they are?
You only got 7? That sucks.
Yeah, you know, but I rolled it.
Just take the average. Take 9. That sucks.
Take 9? Okay.
Yeah, that's
I'll,
not good. You should get at least average.
If you want to start giving other people things, I'll roll my
Yes. Okay, roll your
Nine.
D100. Okay.
I'll roll 9D100s.
Okay. You can announce yours, what it is later.
Mhm.
Let me see. These are either rods, which are not useful.
Yes.
I don't think that Greynarl will be needing a any kind of
Plus 20 long swords, but
weapon, because I gave him pretty good weapons, I think. If you want a weapon now, I can give one to you. Let me see. Mew, I'm thinking probably some sort of either a musical instrument or the
Stream, if you hear random laughter, it's because we're imagining Mew in armor. And it's just a bunch of cat gifs in cardboard boxes.
It is glorious.
You're beautiful. Oh my god.
I said cat, that's clearly a chihuahua. Come on.
Yeah, but that's a very well-made tank. That's a lovely tank.
get there's like a page with like all these musical instruments.
You're giving her an instrument to play on our journey?
What the heck?
What,
I
do you
mean,
realize what you've done?
There's a great one on page 185. I'm a big fan of personally.
No, I'm secretly a bard that raps.
Oh yeah.
Muse just like, what's up, my homies? Throws glitter. I can't. No.
And
What is up? My fellow adventurers.
No, I can't have the cat girl rapping in my D&D campaign. I can't.
But why can't we?
The kit
What's
cat.
that
You're gonna
though?
be an enabler, aren't you?
Oh, of course I am.
It's just literally all you're gonna hear is like the kit, cat, kitty, the kitty to the kitty, cat. Won't stop you.
so,
Yeah.
what instruments can you play?
The lute.
I will give you the DOS lute.
Das.
You're like freaking Lizzo with her flute on stage, like, rocking it.
I
Can't.
love it.
I love it too. I love her so much.
This
I just
thing allows you, you can use an action to play the instrument and cast one of the spells. Once the instrument has been used to cast a spell, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
I was like, I also can play the light. Oh my god, I can't
The
pronounce.
lyre,
Yes, and the viol.
which is
I'll give you a lute. It seems
Yeah.
more bardic.
Okay, we're gonna go with that.
You get animal friendship, protection from energy, fire energy, I guess, and protection from poison. And Greynarl's character, who shall be introduced.
Would
Oh,
you
man.
be willing to like post that into the thing so I can make sure I
Yeah.
have it saved?
I'll post all that stuff in a moment.
Okay, thank you.
Right now, I'm still. So I had all this stuff written down, but I can't find it. So, Greynarl's character. It's kind of boring. And that doesn't really make sense. Cats are like creepily rummaging against my door.
Ooh,
That's cats.
that is cats.
Oh, I got it so perfect. I can redo the house a little bit.
Ooh.
You get the Javelin of Lightning.
Oh yeah.
What?
It's actually only uncommon in rarity, so
Oh.
so I only I give you guys all uncommon things, so I don't want to like overpower you or anything. It's a magic weapon. When you hurl it and speak its command word, which I will let you. It transforms into a bolt of lightning, forming a line of 5 feet wide that extends out from you to a target within 120 feet. Each creature in the line. Sorry, the artifact on here made it look like it said liar. I didn't know what that. I'm like, what does that mean? Excluding you, and the target must make a DC 13 Dex saving throw, and otherwise take 4d6 lightning damage, and half as much on a successful save. Okay, and you can only do that once per day. It recharges the sun, I guess. It's blessed by the sun god, who I need to name. There you go. What did you end up getting? You said you were gonna roll all of your things.
Yes. I have, and if any of these are not okay, let me know. I got 1 silver coffer worth 500 gold pieces, 2 iron doors, a riding horse with saddlebags, a pit.
I love the pit. Love the pit.
You've got a hole you can rip off your
The best moment in one of our other campaigns.
Yes, that was my idea.
It was we threw a giant in a pit and we just threw firebolts at him.
Yeah, our DM gave us this huge cannibal guy to fight, and I said, "What if we put him in the pit?" And my
It was pitch
character
black outside.
and my character uses fireball on him while he's in the pit,
Yeah, the pressure cooker.
and he let
Flushed
us
him.
do it.
Yeah, so we flushed him. Basically, they all sleep. All the people in this village sleep in one hut. So what they did was they threw fireballs at the hut, and it caught on fire.
Oh my god.
And when the big guy died in the pit, we had a
You're
necromancer.
skipping over important steps.
Okay.
They rushed out to try to put out the fire, and then some of them ran into the forest. I think it was foggy maybe, and our necromancer has the ability. He had a staff of insect swarm.
Oh, yeah.
So, and he had Misty Step. So what he would do is he would cast Misty Step, use the insect form thing, and the insects would like teleport to him and scare people. So we basically scared this guy. We tricked him into falling into the hole, and then we just cheesed him.
And then the necromancer brought the big man back, and then we got to join our campaign, and our DM wasn't very happy.
Nice.
So, anyway, so this week's gonna start with mostly downtime. Yes, I'm sorry, I totally forgot. Korg
gets it.
Or does the new person get an
You
item?
can both have it. You can both have something.
Okay.
Because Korg deserves something.
Korg
right? Don't
does
worry.
deserve something.
Korg's big mission in life is to make this bar the bestest bar ever for when you guys get back.
Well,
If you get back. Boom, boom, boom.
I cannot.
Korg gets 2 guns.
But you
and
must.
wears gloves. His bullets come out of the glove.
2 goods.
They're not magical.
they're just gone.
They're just bad.
Puts them a step ahead of it. Step ahead of the other schmucks.
Korg gets 2 pet guard dogs with bees in their mouth that when they bark at you.
You mean the
No!
dogs that we rescued from that dungeon? He just secretly got them back.
Yeah, don't forget about the dogs, by the
Give
way.
all the dogs to Korg.
No.
If you want to take the dogs with you, you can.
Yes.
So,
Korg trains them to serve
I'm trying to think
patrons
of something that's
with
not
like beer
necessarily
barrels
useful,
around their neck, you know.
but Korg would
Other
do it.
They're pit bulls with bow ties.
Yes.
Is this how Saint Bernards come about
Yes.
here? Is this it? Is this the birth of them?
Oh man, in fact, that kind of sounds pretty cool.
Saint Cords.
Yes.
Saint Strong Arms.
Ooh. Oh yeah, that whole breed of dog just being called strong arms. I like it.
That could be interesting. I'll allow it. But you have to actually, you know, you have to have time to create a dog breed. That might take a while.
Corey can do it in a month.
I don't like how.
I will do years of evolution in a month.
Yes, exactly.
I don't like how confident you sound. I don't like it.
I love that confidence. Proud of you, Cord. I've already known you for 15 minutes and I love you.
Didn't you like have like a list of items that are like specific for the pugilist? Like one of them's like you just like get a flagon that never runs out of alcohol.
Yeah, man.
You get that.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah, what is that?
That's in Pathfinder 2, or as well. But it's just that. Come on.
Core gets that because I think that that's something he would want.
It's exactly what it is. Thank you. You've made my, not just my day, not just my week, but even his
Okay, and your
other character.
your other character gets the gloves of missile snaring.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's a really cool one, but I don't think anybody else would like be appropriate for their character. So
And we're gonna meet that character today, huh?
So Corey,
okay, is it bardic inspiration? I thought it was your prestidigitation.
yeah, that's what you're doing.
No, so because I kept doing prestidigitation when I would inspire people, it just kind of.
Oh, okay. So it just kind of became like a class feature.
Mm-hmm.
The glitter is a feature, not a bug.
Like, I forgot what we were doing, but because I kept doing it, we're like, can this just be canon now? Whenever people have inspiration, they just start to sparkle.
Yeah. So there you go. There's your guys and your things.
Thank you for the things. I'm concerned that we need them, but grateful to have
No,
them.
it's just like seriously. It's just to make your characters, you know,
Add some flavor.
Yeah.
some flavor. My favorite is lunch.
I'm
So
still typing in
So-
Man, adding the gloves of missile snaring is just going to make things even more confusing for these people to figure out.
yeah,
what that
people
is.
are just gonna see like, so your character obviously didn't get them from the from the gathering. You just found them somewhere.
That works.
You just found these gloves. It's
Somebody left them on some stairs.
It's,
Like
they,
you do.
they threw them away, not knowing how valuable they were.
I found it and I went, wonderful.
Weird little spiderweb things on them. Like I don't know what that's about. I don't like spiders. Scared of them.
So are we all at the barking satyr right now?
Yes,
So,
but we are going to read Chris.
So, for those of you, or I should say for Greynar, the Arc Satyr is the name of Korg's Tavern.
Oh,
I
yes.
rolled for it, and that's what I got, so we stuck with it. So Arcing Satyr, and it has stuck. That's where they are. They tend to stay there between missions, and they are just chilling. That's where you went after the end of the meeting. I'm gonna say likely. So his character is the leader of your mission. Gray's character is the leader of your mission. Caldus Blucher, who is a tiefling. He is a major general of the army. He is at your level because he hasn't seen combat in a while. So yeah,
that
I mean,
guy
that's
you
that's
thought
how
was...
a major general is at your level, which is high. But you know, you might think, well, that's It seems a little bit off. Why are they level 5? Well, there you go.
Yeah, but we're irregular special forces.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy you thought was an NPC, joke's on you.
Haha.
It's on me too. So, but yes, so he comes back with you since you are now a part of a team to discuss the mission ahead of you. If you have any questions for me, Gray, you can message me because you would know some things that they probably wouldn't. But you can go back to discuss the mission. To summarize basically what happened last week, I believe most of you will probably remember it. You went to this big meeting and discussed the plans, what happened, why you think that the Advarians are responsible for all this, as well as learning something that the main continent, or the other continent, because this is just as much of a main continent for you guys, Antalos, you've learned that the Mylenes, who are basically kind of a pseudo ally. They can't form treaties because they are subservient to the Advarians, but they have declared independence from Advaria, and the rebellion was crushed pretty rapidly. Now there's only just like at the start of Star Wars, a bunch of scattered rebels that don't have a strong central core, and it's kind of their cause is kind of flailing. You're basically going in because you're all of you, including Gray, have what's called a RAIM, which is a mark given to you by the god, a mysterious deity that grants you abilities, and the abilities that it grants you, basically it's what allows you to be a D&D character instead of a commoner. So you were chosen for this because they can't afford to launch a full-scale invasion. The country you're in is a fairly young country, and now you are going back to discuss the mission. So
All right, so
that's the next
I'm
day.
assuming we're the next day. Okay. I'm assuming we're in the Barking Satyr. Yes.
You're in the Barking Satyr. I'm gonna say because Korg last episode opened it up for business, so he has some private rooms for high ballers, high rollers. High ballers. That doesn't make any sense.
He's running in and out because he's still got to work.
Yeah.
Because now, because of his escapades, it's probably a bit more popular now.
Yeah. You've become your bar has gained some notoriety.
I actually have to work now.
Yeah, you have to work. You can't just drink with the patrons.
So I'll come in, I grab my stein, have a few sips, say, good luck on the mission, guys, and then I run out. 5 minutes later, I come back in.
I was like, before Corey leaves, Mew slips him a copy of the fried chicken recipe.
And I almost cry. I'm like, oh my god.
For reference, coffee is, or not coffee, fried chicken is canonical, at least here in this country.
You more or less just handed Popeyes the KFC secret recipe.
So while fried chicken is canon, it's relatively new and it's a big deal. So
yes, it's a novelty. It's a new Letchaport specialty.
Not for long, it's not. So in fact, pickle brining it and serving it on a bun, a brioche bun with mayonnaise and pickles.
Oh man, Korg's
Brioche
franchise.
That sounds like a strange alternate dimension word.
So, like,
It looks like it's gonna have lines around the corner for a few months and people throwing fits because he runs out of chicken.
It sounds like quite the undertaking, Cord. I wish
Yes,
you
your eyes will pop after you eat them.
oh, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Speaking of over in Martell, so,
I imagine Colette would be there just sipping her tea, you
They
know.
serve tea here, Korg?
No, she
mean-
has her own tea bags. She would probably just want hot water.
Oh, thank God.
I'd like
Yeah.
you to show me where to put this in your inventory, because I don't remember giving you tea
I
bags.
got tea back at the brothel.
Plus, Cork
Wait,
has served.
When did you?
Okay.
I have
I'll allow it.
fancy tea leaves in my inventory because
I'll allow it.
well, all
I'm pretty
y'all
sure-
were chatting up the hussies. Colette was getting tea.
Korg was drinking, first of all. Second of all, he does have tea, but it's like Lipton boxes of tea. It's not even like
It's the stuff that the Tea Party dumped in Boston Harbor. So
oh gross, like the chunks they have to shave.
yeah,
Oh,
Ooh.
don't say chunks.
it's not good stuff. It's not good stuff.
No, Colette has her
Gross.
own tea.
I mean, okay. But yeah, he's out of the room for now. So you guys go on and do your thing.
I mean, you're also like you were invited, so none of this is secret from you.
No, but what he means is just right now he is literally just not in the room.
Okay. So you can all discuss as you see fit.
Oh,
And ask me
Jacques, whatever will we do without you?
Well, considering I was the other half of the healing,
Okay,
I'll be thinking.
Jacques, you're so kind, but I think I can handle healing.
I'm so worried about Mew.
She'll be
she's gonna-
fine.
Mew's like tearing up a little bit. She's just like, but potatoes.
It's okay.
You know
We'll
Mew.
meet up again.
I have a new spell, Mew. It's called Create Food and Water. I learned it at the temple, and I believe it allows me to make, potatoes. So...
Probably pretty generic stuff. Probably like gruel.
Dry tack.
I'm trying to make
It's
her
not
feel
good
better.
food.
I'm
You
trying
pretend it's
to
potatoes.
make her feel better.
Mixed with prestidigitation, you can make an okay meal out of great food.
She's like
Burn.
trying to replace like the bromance that they have going.
Warm,
She
warm
can never touch her
flour
potatoes.
muck into
No.
warm flour muck with pizzazz.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds great.
Oh, General, you're here.
It was Major something, correct, Keith? I forget,
His
unfortunately.
rank is Major General.
Major
so
General.
That is a 2-star general.
My gosh, Colette, you can't even.
I'm so sorry.
In modern
Listen,
terms, that's a 2-star general.
I think he was too busy just looking.
He wants to
Not
be
all tieflings like
general
each other.
of the army, which would be a 4 or 5-star general.
I will try to be the model of a modern Major General.
Gosh dang it.
But given my rank and abilities, I think now would be as good a time as any to introduce ourselves and the things that we can do. Because while I am aware of your names, I unfortunately am not well versed in what you can do.
Oh, what skills we have? Oh no. Jacques, you should go first.
And you put down
Oh.
her water like as if she's like a drunk person, but it's like this, just with both of her hands, like just like slams down her like mug of water. Just looks up.
I am Mew, and I mew.
This is an accurate statement.
I think it's fairly accurate. It'd be fair to say that that is true.
What
Yeah.
my dear traveling companion means to say is that she is a bard. Yes?
I thought that was obvious.
Well,
Whoa,
okay.
she is sparkling.
And she points to the enormous, the two enormous loots on her back.
Is Mew going to be cranky now that Jacques is leaving? Is she gonna be...
She's pouting. She's definitely pouting about this.
She's usually not this cranky. I don't know what's come over her.
Cor comes in and is like, "Can I top you off, Mew?" And you're like, "Yeah, sure."
She like smiles at him, like her attitude, she like does like a complete flip. She's like, "Yeah."
Oh no, Korg and Jacques are not gonna be here. Mew is gonna be so mad.
Oh, I'm gonna
so-
make my new character a bad influence on Mew.
Oh, what's your new
yeah.
character gonna be like? I'm so scared. For those of you that haven't looked yet in the party, if you look at the overlay, that's Bevan's character with all the weird symbols. I don't know.
I thought it was some kind of like I sat there staring at it like, do I have to do math?
His character is a mystery that we will slowly solve, and I am scared.
Yeah, but I mean, half the fun is in the solving. My character says and winks, and everyone's like, they don't see it because it's like across town or something.
But they can smell it. So they
Like
can
no,
smell
it's
it.
like it's across the bar. We just don't know it.
Yeah, we're just like,
You don't know, but you smell somebody winking.
They speak directly into the fourth wall.
Fourth wall is just the bar.
Isn't that a bar on the other side of town?
yeah, I think
Whoa,
so.
okay. There you go. It is. It's where a bunch of weirdos hang out.
Yeah.
Seem to.
I hear they have fight
People
night
with very
down.
odd names like Roxanne and Bevan.
Yeah, things get broken there a lot, I hear.
Yes, I've heard of quite the property damage happening around that
Mhm.
place.
Indeed.
Yes, the the riots were not kind to this location.
No.
Mute your freaking.
No, I will not do that.
Oh. But yes, she is a bard, and I am a follower of Lucius, praised be, and I am a cleric. I am very good at healing.
Mew like silently takes a sip and she goes,
I feel like she's more of a fangirl sometimes.
and just keeps
We
drinking
will
her
not
water.
tell our new friend what Colette reads.
Oh, he'll find out soon enough.
No.
Mew looks at him. She's like,
She's really good at healing.
consider it like the fact that she hasn't really had to heal Mew yet because Doc's been doing it.
Well, I'm
That's right. The warlock's been keeping the bard alive, so
Mm-hmm.
write that one down.
As is tradition.
I am actually probably better at defending myself. That is how we will put it. Not murder. But yes, hello.
It's murder.
Well, I myself am well versed in the defense of both myself and others, so I look forward to this camaraderie and our mission together. I don't want to let any of my team fall by as long as I am standing, I'll make it my goal to keep you on your feet.
Is he sitting right now?
I am not.
Okay, because Mew's gonna stare, and she's gonna be like,
Okay.
Mew. I know no one could ever. Now Colette is saying this like kind of whispering to Mew, like over her shoulder, you know. I know no one can replace Jacques and Korg, but we should all get along.
I mean, I guess. And I mean, it's just. Do you think he sleeps standing? Because he said as long as he's standing. Like, does he do everything?
No.
Does he poop standing?
Mew.
Probably.
Where did you come from?
Shock
Jock's
just
been
pops
next
up.
to Mute this whole time, so he's gonna hear her.
It's like if
Just
you're at a,
leans over like I've been right here. I don't know why you were whispering.
it's like if you're at a booth at a restaurant and someone at the booth behind you just leans over and says something.
Just like chimes into the conversation. You slowly just look at them like, oh, hello.
I didn't know we were being so loud.
Oh.
Sorry, that was a strange thing to ask.
Oh.
I just now imagine that throughout the whole campaign, Mew's gonna be keeping an eye on Caldus, like seeing if he ever sits.
Yeah, whenever like Calda sits down or like lies down, she's gonna slowly start like having like a little bit of anxiety. Like, are we gonna die now?
Oh. Anywho.
And Jacques, is it?
Yes.
If I remember correctly, you are part of the other group moving on the alternate route, correct?
Yes. I'll
Dragon
be,
Squadron.
Yes, I'll be part of Dragon Squadron. I'll miss my friends here, but knowing you'll be keeping them safe is well, it puts my mind at ease.
Fear not. Like I said, I have no intention of letting them die as long as I am alive.
That's good. That's very good. If you happen to die, let me know and I'll make some arrangements. Don't count on the other tiefling to heal you.
Can
Wink.
I roll to see if I hear this? Can I roll?
Oh, Jacques' not subtle.
Son of a... Colette just frowns over her tea. The maddest tiefling holding tea you've ever seen.
Well, if my track record is anything, I doubt I'll need it. But thank you. Thank you for the heads up.
Good. Oh.
Oh my god. Now I have to ask, Bevan, are we meeting your character here, or is that going to be...
Don't worry about it. You guys do your 30 days.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Your husband has a sentence of what my character is doing in these.
Oh
30
no.
Yeah, so,
Oh.
and I'll mention it when I feel it's appropriate.
Oh, no.
So, you take the time to get to know each other. Do you do any tasks, any activities together during the day before I move on to the next section?
Colette would probably just now this is just for the day, right? Not the whole month.
Yes.
Okay. Colette would just spend time hanging out with Jacques and Korg, and Mew, who's very angry.
She's trying to handle it. She's getting through it. She's getting through it.
You know what, Mew? You know what I think would really, really cheer up your day?
One of your books?
Shots.
No, we don't talk about my books here.
Shots.
No. We
Shots.
could... Korg!
Shots it is!
I was going to say
I'll
we could
partake
have
of
some
one.
candy, but fine, we can drink.
Korg leaves
Here.
the room to go grab stuff, and on his way out, he says, "We can do both."
Okay, candy and shots.
Mew's like staring at Colette, wondering if she remembered what happened the last time you had sweets.
You still have the
Oh,
dark one, don't you?
wait. No.
Mew,
Forbidden.
Mew looks at Jack.
The black,
it with
dark
me.
one.
the black.
The black tooth chipper, aka this
Ugh.
universe's jawbreaker.
Mew looks at Jack. She's like,
I'm taking it with me because there might be a moment where I feel like I need protection for, and I'll just scream, Jacques, save me, and I'll just throw it.
Good,
You're gonna
good,
murder
good.
that person. It's a bludgeoning weapon.
Is that a sling stone?
It may or may not be antimatter. So
No, it's candy we found. Well, Jacques found it.
She just found it.
Well,
and you
no,
guys
he
started
purchased
eating
it. Korg, do you have those shots?
Oh yeah. I only had a few on the way over. I pull in. I don't come in with bottles. I come in with like a huge platter that is just like full of shot glasses that are all. Most of them are full. A few of them are empty. It happens.
It happened. It's fine. You know what? Yeah.
I thought there were more shots before. What happened?
It's fine.
Oh.
I just drink them.
Oh.
Never question the empty shots, Colette. It's fine.
They're free. It doesn't matter, really.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Are you
true, they
questioning
are
free
free.
shots?
No.
Oh, look at me, Miss Colette. Oh, every shot glass has to be full, I say. Well,
Korg, I swear,
no,
just
no.
give me a drink.
You know what? She doesn't need shots. I'll have her share. It's
No,
fine.
Jacques Melvin, Colette, just kind of elbows him.
Did you just call Jacques Melvin?
No, she elbows him.
I thought you went Jacques Melvin.
Is that your middle name?
Apparently now.
daywalk.
It is canon.
Jacques Melvin.
While that's happening, Mew's gonna be staring at Caldus, trying to see what his reaction is, because this is now normal for her. And so she's at the point where like this is like, okay, this is them, and she's just gonna keep staring at him to see how he reacts, to see if he is someone that will go with this.
Well, Keldis will take two of the shots, lift one up. Whoa! If we're going to begin the festivities, to the Phoenix Squadron, may we have a fruitful mission. And then I down both of them.
They're both fire whiskey because of our name.
Oh my! Well, to the
Cord
Phoenix.
like smiles. He's like, it's a pun.
I appreciate your wit.
He doesn't. I should say, Korg is pretending that he wouldn't have used this anyway because the other group was the Dragon Squad.
It would have been fire either way. Well, to the Phoenix Squad, and Colette, for the first time in her life, I think, downs a shot of this fire liquor.
I guess since this is the first time you roll it, you probably need to roll a Constitution check.
I don't think she's ever had shots. She's just had like wine and ale.
It's kind of hit her like a ton of bricks, though.
Oh no.
So you need to roll a Constitution check.
15?
Okay. You think, wow, there's a reason it's called fire liquor, but it didn't knock me off my feet.
Colette's going to have another since she survived it.
Colette's horns.
That is
Oh,
bad. That is
oh.
bad reasoning.
Mew is gonna babysit her drink, even though it's a shot. She's just gonna take a sip, like kind of make it like a sour face, put it down, drink her water, and just kind of sit there.
And a cat like a lemon.
Oh, you either get busy living or get busy dying.
So you have another.
Do I have to roll?
Yeah, you have to roll. Your body's not accustomed to this.
Oh no! It's a nat 1!
Oh
Oh,
no.
okay. Well, what's the roll? Like that only counts. for
with
the first time.
the con, it's a 3.
God, your cons awful.
My con's a 15,
Anyway.
so it's a plus.
Why does
Um,
my
Oh wait,
character
yeah. Huh?
Colette.
Listen, if she
Nothing.
tried the first one and it was fine, she
Look.
would think.
Whatever.
What is your wisdom?
18.
Oh, that's too high. She should have made good decisions.
You know, maybe she'll just sip the second one.
No, you've already committed.
Dang
You
it.
already rolled.
But
So
my
you
character has a high wisdom. Just because I don't doesn't mean.
You have an interesting reaction to it.
What?
It doesn't taste any different going down, but let's just say you feel it within about 5 minutes. So,
Oh no!
Ah.
Mew, have you had this?
Oh god, she's making cat noises again, just like that other time.
That's so
Does she do this regularly?
Colette.
You know, I mean, you're gonna find out. Let me tell you what.
Mew's just staring at her.
I think you need some potatoes.
Well,
Yeah,
did you know, Mew, Jacques was teaching me about potatoes the other day, and Mew, they can be turned into liquor. Did you know?
Mew's like, yes, and she's just sipping on her alcohol contently, like kind of getting scared. Like, if I drink too much of this, am I going to be like that situation?
And Korg like slides another one towards you and goes, "There's only one way to find out."
Do I have to roll now?
I'm
Great
gonna say
question.
you're probably not in tune.
So,
You need
real
to
quick
roll.
for stream, Gray
Okay.
asked us, are potatoes a normal thing, or is this just a thing? And it's, Gray, we have a story about potatoes.
Sorry.
So yeah, so potato. I mean, yeah, they exist. But it's not like. Kind of like America, they originated in this part of the world, but
They're like our bacon strips are to Epic Mealtime, unless that's a dated reference you wouldn't get.
so basically,
I got it.
to summarize,
Just slap potatoes on everything.
they went
You can improve anything with a potato. Okay.
they went to this disgusting old shack
Warehouse
covered in crap and dead bodies and hair, and they found a bunch of not rotting potatoes by some sort of miraculous intervention on my part, and they ate them. They ate a lot of them.
No, we found crates and crates of potatoes and butter, and we had a bag of holding, so we just loaded it up.
Yeah, we picked potato. I picked potatoes because, well, you know, they keep pretty well. So and they're full of nutrients.
And then Mew figured out how to mash the potato, not just a little bit, but the best mashing of potatoes that you've ever had, ever. And it was the best thing Jacques had ever eaten in his entire life.
Are y'all
And
gonna
he now
tear up
chases
now?
that high. Every day he wakes up and he remembers those potatoes, and he goes to find more potato-based recipes and help Mew with her potato-based cooking.
So it's not just like we pick potato because haha funny random word. It has a reason for existing.
Yeah.
So
We lived off those suckers for way too long.
Mm-hmm. And Jacques was happy about it. He loves mashed potatoes. It's
And
his
you
favorite
had
thing in the
money
world.
This whole time to get us other things.
We could have been eating like steak and caviar, but
But you
potatoes.
liked the potatoes and we didn't even know.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know why you guys are upset. The potatoes are great. I mean, you know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
and Mew actually had enough money to also get other things,
What?
but you guys
You
enjoyed
had
the
money
potato.
too this whole time.
Yes, but everyone seemed to really enjoy the potatoes, and she likes to make people happy. So
You're telling me this whole campaign we didn't have to eat potatoes out of a bag? You're telling me now?
This reminds me of my days back in boot camp. I had to peel potatoes.
With another potato.
Well, Caldus, Mew could always use help with cooking. Now that Jacques is leaving, right, Mew?
He's sipping on the alcohol. She looks over.
Uh-huh.
Yes, he had a brief stint as quartermaster general.
Quartermaster General. Yep.
Yeah, well, yeah, general in this case just means like yeah, so you're like the top quartermaster. So
Well, of course, I will help you any way I can. But if you excuse me, as I go and I sit down at a table and I pull out a journal and a quill pen, and I begin writing down notes about all of these people I have met.
It's gonna be like a documentary. Day 1 with my captors.
yes, and he canonically has the best handwriting of all.
Oh yeah, if anyone looks over, it is astounding.
It's very good handwriting.
Of all of us, I think Mew would be the one to like look. Colette's just plastered.
Jacques slides over next to
It's better. It's better than Muse for sure. She just her handwriting's just cat scratch.
Yeah,
Oh
only Mew can
my.
understand it.
It's a secret language, just like
No.
thieves can't.
Cat
wanna think
scratch,
that,
literally.
I want to think that like Mew writes like that, but then secretly actually can like write pretty well. She just doesn't want anyone to know what she's writing.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's clever.
Jacques would slide over next to Caldus
I was
and
gonna say, I think Korg and Jacques are harassing Caldus.
yeah, would be like, so I'd be like, all right, so here's some things you're gonna need to know. Here's free recipes for potatoes. If Mew ever looks upset, just help her make one of these. It'll cheer her up. Also, if you see Colette get upset, take her to the library, to the restricted section, the age restricted section.
The beads blocking it off from the.
Yeah. Just leave her back there for about an hour. She's so much happier afterwards.
We
Horrible
found
adult noises.
we found
Also in this disgusting crab-covered house.
We got so much fair.
That was your first base.
Really, the real friends we found along the way was that room full of potatoes and pornography.
no, it's a romance novel. Don't make me sound like a degenerate. Colette likes romance
It's smut.
novels. It's not
Yep.
smut.
It's
Potatoes and
borderline.
Okay,
It is
okay.
shade.
If-
Of it again? What's the name of the series?
Between Two Worlds.
I think it's pinned in here, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
write fan fiction for it?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's Between Two Worlds. The first entry is Between Two Worlds, a love stronger than the moon, I think.
I just
So
can't
on a
believe.
scale from like
Entry.
Fabio in the 90s, is it like on par with the Fabio novels and movies of the 90s, or is it like worse or better?
I think it's a few steps hornier than that, but you got the gist.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably closer to 50 Shades.
Colette reads it for the story.
Yes, and that's
Oh, of course.
you know about it.
I can appreciate a good story.
Yeah.
I'm
She keeps going
crying.
back to chapter 17 for some reason. I don't know. I haven't, read that one myself, but she just every
So
time.
it specifically
God.
underlines that part. It's like chapter 17.
Yeah.
I hate that my character is too plastered with Mew to intervene. Like,
Mew's
No,
slowly
she's-
getting there.
So she's admitting that she reads it for the sexual intercourse.
no, she reads it for the story.
She's
Just a lot of it.
That's
so much.
most of the
Anyway.
odd numbered chapters,
Filthy,
really, actually.
Now that we're telling Gray how much of a mess our party is.
It's filthy.
Oh, I've done less with more. I've done more with less, so this should be fine.
So, yeah. The first entry was a love stronger than the moon. Second was
I think it was a lust stronger than a moon.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like we drained like
Second entry was a love like brighter than the sun. Third entry was a hate deeper than the ocean. And I have these memorized.
You created them.
Somewhere in here, I just don't know what they are.
So Jacques and Korg are just warning Caldus.
Yeah. Well, no, we're more like two parents whose kids have never gone away on a long weekend.
Oh no.
And you're preparing the chaperone.
Yep.
The chaperone.
Like, oh boy, can't believe you signed up for this one, but good luck. So,
actually, it's not pinned. We need to pin it.
I'm looking for it
You
now.
got two daughters in your hand.
So I will pin the
And we expect them both back, or at least one of them.
Excuse me.
I will do my best to make sure both return to you.
And if not, at least get us like most of them.
Yeah, like, you know, Mew. Mew.
Mew's like sitting there, like she like downed her first one and she like drank the she's been slowly drinking the other one that Cor gave her, and she looks over, just staring, like kind of confused, and everyone like, why was her name called? So she's like,
don't worry, Mew. Look, I came up with this new recipe using potatoes. We take the skins off, and then we fill those with cheese and bacon, and we bake them in the. Here. I'll go prep it for you. It'll be great. You're gonna love it.
You turn the oven to hot because there are no heat settings and no temperature settings, and you just throw it in there.
Yep.
Mew like looks at Cor. She goes, I'll be back for your kitchen when I'm not like this.
I'm gonna give you a thumbs up. And a big toothy grin. Toothy and tusky.
Yeah.
Mew, isn't the drink so good?
At first, I thought it tasted funny, but
Yes.
you know, it kind of grows on you a little bit.
Yes, it's so good. Yes. Colette.
Korg, sir, would I be able to get a bottle before we venture out?
This? Yeah, or just like an empty bottle.
One of this. This is very tasty. I like it.
Yes. And I like reach behind the bar and you kind of hear some clanging and like swearing and some more clanging. And then I pull out a bottle. This one's covered in dust. I actually had to use up the other one I had, which is why I poured them all, because no one was drinking it. But here you go. Here's another bottle.
And this was like Dragon's Breath whiskey.
Yeah, like ever since they closed that community college down the street, we haven't had a lot of people coming in for it.
Oh my god.
So, I think that you have a nice night of revelry. I think that Mew and Colette will probably have to roll for hangovers. I think the rest of you are probably a bit hardy enough and know your limits. But Colette and Mew will be rolling for hangovers the next day. So you have a nice night, and you just you start preparing yourselves for the month you have ahead. Colette and Mew roll for me. Constitution check.
Ooh, non-nat 20.
Okay.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Yeah.
You ate enough potatoes to not get a hangover.
Mew got an 18.
Yeah.
You too. But that makes sense. That makes more sense than Colette eating potatoes.
Maybe Lucius just took pity on Colette and was like, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, you could have credited
There's
Jacques
two.
potato skins,
We'll
but-
never know. We'll never know. So this brings us to the portion of the night where you each get to tell me what you want to do with the month you have off. So if you don't have, or I should say, if you don't know what you want to do, the player's handbook has a section called downtime activities. You can look over that and get some ideas real quick, and we can skip over you until the next turn. So I will start with, I'll go left to right. We'll start with Jacques. What does he want to do with his month of preparation?
How much detail you want?
Go into as much detail as you want. It's your time.
5 sessions later. How far away from our house?
You're like the difference between Illinois and like Saskatchewan.
That's a big yikes. Okay, so we can't visit the house, is what I'm hearing.
No, it's not the Illinois to Saskatchewan. No, Illinois to Illinois to Tokyo.
Oh,
A different continent.
Well, okay, can't visit the house.
Yes, you
Unless
definitely can.
teleportation circles are a thing here.
They probably are, but you don't have access. But you do not have access to them because they don't allow teleportation between two countries. Because for obvious reasons, especially since the world's in kind of tumultuous situations. So,
Now that makes sense.
yeah.
All right. Well,
It also just makes it easy for me to give you a reason to not just warp over to where you need to go. That would be stupid.
I think Jacques is going to split his time. Jacques is going to do a bit of research in the city on recipes for things.
Okay.
And then he is going to, assuming Korg is agreeable to it, make use of the Barking Satyr's facilities and do a decent bit of cooking practice. He figures he's not going to have access to Mew for a while. So it's probably pertinent for him to know how to like properly cook a potato. And while you're cooking potatoes, you should probably know how to cook bacon so it can go on top of the potatoes. And I mean, while you're cooking bacon, you might as well figure out how to do eggs. And it's sort of just it snowballs from there. And Jacques works on like developing basically cooking skills.
you just invent Aligo potatoes.
Jacques probably invents like a fair number of things while he's doing this. Like, look, we can wrap the bacon around the steak. Korg, try this out.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh
Oh yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, and yeah. Put cheese with potatoes. Yeah.
Tom's Aligo, dude. It's the way you have to make it. It's really good. It's kind of a pain in the butt because you actually rice the potatoes so they get really, really, really fine.
Oh, that sounds so good.
The best part about this recipe is there's hardly any blog talking about how great Aligo potatoes are.
Okay. So,
This is amazing.
I'm so
the information you're
hungry
seeking
now.
about potatoes, since they are native to the country, is pretty readily available. You don't really have any issues finding it. I will say,
when you're trying to basically create filet mignon, you'll probably have to make a few dex checks to see how long it takes to craft it properly.
Okay.
So we'll start. So give me a dex roll and see how you do.
Sure. Which one of these dice hasn't betrayed me recently? Oh, this one. Oh, that's a 19 on the die. So, is this a saving throw or just a straight dex check? I guess it doesn't make a difference. So 21.
So you make so after a small amount of trial and error, you had you pulled all the right levers. You find out the perfect balance to maybe not create filet mignon, but bring it to a wider audience. You have found a better cut of meat for it, and the right thickness of bacon.
Extra thick.
So thick. Oh, it's so juicy core. Here, try this.
Wouldn't want extra thick bacon. Well, I don't know.
No, you probably want thin bacon. It doesn't get
Because you're not cooking that filet mignon for very long.
Yeah, and you don't expose it to direct heat for very long either.
The secret is you cook the extra thick bacon on the side and you layer it on top of the filet mignon. But yeah, that's Cork works on that, or not Cork. Shock works on that. Shock probably practices baking even a little bit. Lots of things. Shock sorts of plays around with cooking.
Now, you're a warlock, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just imagining you and your patron, just instead of some eldritch horror, you get down to cooking together and it's really wholesome.
Yeah, I mean,
His patron is like Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
His patron is an angel, not by definition a good creature.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's Paula Dean.
and super sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Look, when I see her next, I want to be able to present a really good meal. So yeah.
Oh.
Kevin's there helping me cook for all of this.
Kevin is his familiar, FYI.
Yes.
Kevin hasn't been here in a while. So.
Kevin can sort of phase in and out as needed. So
he is a flying cat thing.
Yeah.
That looks similar to their real life cat.
Nice.
Yep. He has wings. And he probably helps me practice cooking by bringing me ingredients from high shelves.
Mm-hmm.
That is so adorable.
It really is. Peek in the kitchen and Kevin's just bringing spices down and Jacques is just throwing all this stuff into a pot. It's gonna be a great stew, I'm telling you.
Oh no! He's stress baking. Oh god.
So I guess I should ask how many what kind of lifestyle do you lead?
Kind of lifestyle do I lead?
Yeah, do you live if they were going to rank it on a scale of wretched to aristocratic, how would you live your life?
Well, Jacques is accustomed to, a certain amount of comfort, but not excessive. I feel like Jacques really spends a lot of time at the Barking Satyr, and assuming Korg's okay with it, it basically takes a room, because Barking Satyr has rooms, right? If I'm
Yeah,
I have a feeling you can afford.
Yeah, probably also I just cook for the Barking Satyr. The byproduct of all my experimentation is basically a rotating menu for the satyr.
Oh my god, you accidentally found a job and you're gonna not want to.
I just all through it. It's just Shock's just cooking for the entire month, and Korg's I think just probably just like writing it down on the menu, like, yep, that's the special today, and whatever's in that pot.
Oh my god.
Nice.
So that's sort of I live the style of someone who cooks a lot at the Barking Satyr and then like cleans the dishes up and goes upstairs and like collapses. And probably has.
So you are able to. So I'm gonna say you're pretty much living at very little expense. Maybe you spend like a gold piece a day or so. And you don't spend, in addition to the cost of investigation, you probably spend about, over the course of this, I'll say probably about 20 gold pieces total over the course of your investigation.
Jacques will probably end up selling that silver coffer then, because Jacques doesn't actually have 20 gold pieces left to his name.
I think he kind of pays part of his way though just by cooking.
Yeah, that's why I said that even though he lives a fairly comfortable life, he's kind of...
Yeah, you're pretty much doing okay here.
So if I liquidate that gives me an extra 500, and you said it was about 20 gold pieces?
Yeah.
Well, I have enough to almost refloor the home.
Jesus.
I already got 2 iron doors and an extra window on my patches, so I mean...
Well, if you want to use ugly iron doors for your house...
I mean, they're secure. That's important. Also, they just, I think, magically fit to any, like, thing. So it's like, yeah, no, take the old door out. Hang on. Boom. All right.
That's fair.
It's just like setting a door in Minecraft. Just bam.
Yeah, just don't. It's like, hey, one of you crafted a button, right? Guys? Uh-oh.
But yeah, so you have a good month. Do you do anything else with it?
I think that's it. I think Shock.
You advance as a chef, and you can probably actually, you would be considered a guild amateur, I think, and you can probably actually rent out your skills to earn a living if you want to.
Okay.
So yeah, you could make so you can maintain a modest lifestyle without having to pay 1 GP per day using your wages from being an amateur chef. You rent out your skills.
Excellent. All right.
I'll actually let you use. You can make a performance check to make your things in the future.
Okay.
So you can use that if you want to be like a super chef. All right. So that is Shockwheeze. That brings us to Gray. What do you want to do?
Well, I'd assume being part of the military, still being an active member, I would be living at. I would have some sort of housing.
Yeah, you do. You have general is fairly well paying. It provides a decent wage, definitely more than enough to get you by. You have a nice, comfortable cottage on the outer rim of the city.
Lovely. I'd spend most of my time training, trying to get myself back into working shape. Mm-hmm. Maybe going down to the barracks and doing sparring matches with some of the new recruits. Yeah. And then on downtime or during evenings, probably find some of these guys, drop by the Barking Satyr, just try and acclimate myself to them a bit, and then in the evenings return home and continue working on the book that I am writing here and there.
What is your book about?
It's a bit inspired by historical events, but it's still fairly fictional. Tales of brazen heroes, and a bit inspired by some of the individuals I have recently met and some of the stories that they have told me for some of the lighter elements. But tales of heroes and espionage and overcoming great odds to defeat corrupt political leaders.
Wow. Sounds neat.
It's still in like its first draft by the end of the month. Caldus has a very he's very like picky about what he actually wants to put down, so there's just a bunch of like very lovely looking pages that have just been scrapped because he didn't like how a sentence structure went out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing.
Okay. All right. Colette.
Well, since Colette literally saw her god materialize in front of her at the temple, I think that would have a pretty strong impact. She's gonna go back to the temple and help them rebuild. She's still gonna go back to the Barking Satyr once a day, eat with everyone, drink, laugh, you know. But she's gonna help rebuild, and she's going to work as a healer to help those impacted by the battle.
Okay.
And also, she's gonna hang out with, was her name Beth?
Yes.
The girl that had a crush on her.
Correct. Yes.
She's going to spend time with Beth and talk things out before she goes.
Okay. Talk things out. How?
Very flustered and awkwardly.
Okay.
Basically, telling her, that she's not ready to be in a relationship, but they can be pen pals. But I don't think Colette's ready for anything because she is a walking disaster and she can't involve another person in that life as of now.
When you tell her this, she's maybe a little bit disappointed, but she understands and she wants to maintain your friendship more than anything else. So,
Okay.
you know how she feels about you, and she probably knows that you know.
Well, and Colette, it's not that Colette doesn't have a little crush back. It's just there's a war going on, and you know, God spoke to her, and like it's just a lot happening.
Okay. And you're doing your job. You're allowed to maintain your thing without having to worry about pain. So you're able to maintain your current lifestyle without worry or fear.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do with this month?
I think Colette would, ironically, even though she's helping heal people, I think she would train a lot. Start honing the skill of murder a bit more. Because, you know, war cleric. Just trying to toughen herself up and get used to her new armor.
Mm-hmm.
Training montage in the forest kind of thing.
You're the best
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, run up and down the pathway leading to the temple.
Yeah.
And at the top, you thrust your fists into the air, and people look at you awkwardly. This is a movie.
No.
Flying higher,
No.
running faster.
Oh my god. So,
So you're getting good. Probably don't gain any like abilities from doing this just yet. You do. You do that.
question: would I not get any abilities for communing more with my god daily, and and honoring his ways?
You do that every day. You want like a participation trophy?
No.
You should
A
already want
gold
a cookie.
star.
I am just saying she's working very hard.
Everybody's
you see,
working hard.
every month the Pope gets another spell slot. Praying he does.
Yeah.
I prayed so hard, God gave me an extra.
Dude's casting knife level blesses like every day now.
And I mean, I know I personally haven't been able to cast any healing spells since I became an atheist. It's gone.
That's how it works. You just,
Don't
it's like,
have the power anymore.
yeah.
Being an oath breaker isn't all it's cracked up to be, you guys.
Oh my god.
You're chilling in the throughout this month. You all notice kind of a weird, strange figure, kind of just hiding outside of the tavern. Sometimes lurking behind the fourth wall, and just kind of chilling out. The weird, lanky, ill-fitting blue clothing.
You know, what is Mew doing? We forgot about Mew.
No, I was
Oh, okay, we're still getting
interjection. So yeah, because Korg's gonna be doing something too, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you notice this weirdo hanging out outside. Weird blue, dark clothing. It's kind of weird.
Jacques, did you see someone out there? I could have sworn.
Oh, have you been hitting the fire whiskey again?
Oh, go back to your cooking, and then Colette.
Yeah.
Back
Quick,
down.
just try this. I wrapped
Taste
bacon
testing
around
again?
the potatoes now. Yeah.
Oh.
Look, it's fine. You're training out in the forest. It's not going to your thighs at all.
Jacques, that looks so delicious. I
Yeah.
suppose I could help.
Yeah, it's just helping. It's fine. You all, yeah. Just Oh no, not on board bite. Oh god. Oh.
She just chews furiously with her cheeks stuffed and her eyes watering a little. It's really good.
I was it still hot in the center? I just pulled those out of you. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's gonna burn your tongue.
It's okay. I'm a cleric. I can heal my tongue. Oh.
I think you have to be able to speak words to. You'll figure it out. It's fine.
Cut away. Back to the figure slinking away.
So, next we have Korg. What does Korg do with his month?
Korg has essentially been working on turning the Barking Satyr into the newest, hippest place in town. Like, he's really working on, like, physically building up the satyr, fixing leaking pipes, replacing doors, doing a bunch of carpentry, getting his cottage core on, and he's gonna pitch the name the Barking Reamer, however it's pronounced. as the new name to both honor his friends and, to be honest, it's got more notoriety and, name recognition.
I like it.
Making t-shirts.
Yeah, exactly. T-shirts, beer koozies, tankards, drinking horns, all with their name on.
Oh, wait, we're rebranding and we're relaunching?
It's going to be a soft rebrand, though. People are just going to one day go up and they're going to be like, what? And I'll be like, t-shirts. And they'll be like, oh, yeah.
I like it. We don't make a big deal about it. We don't need to promote. It'll happen naturally.
Exactly. Well, that's literally my month. Rebuilding stuff and rebranding things.
Yeah, there you go. Rebranding. I'll say it has, you notice some modest results in the month.
That squeaky floorboard ain't so squeaky no more.
Mm-hmm.
The doors, every door actually latches.
So
What?
he realizes that he's like, he needs to get his crap together. If he wants, he has potential to be great.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to kind of grow up.
Yeah, his Angen, the bartender, is forced to get to also clean up his slovenly, filthy appearance.
Actually get his bartending license.
Yeah, you help pay his way through the training process. It costs you about it costs you 1 gold piece a day, but you realize it's a part of the it's worth it. Have somebody who knows what they're doing. And Engen's just he doesn't want to go to school, but he also understands that this place is probably on the up and coming list. The dockside could be the next uptown.
Oh.
Never know.
You never know.
What does Mew do?
So Mew spends a lot of time writing and sending stuff home to her parents, since she still doesn't really know exactly what happened to her sister, but she wants them to at least know their kid is good, kind of thing. And she also makes these bookmarks for Korg and for Jock.
You were saying you were making bookmarks for the bar.
Oh yeah, no, not for the bar. She makes she makes bookmarks for Korg and Jacques because she's just she remembers that as much as everyone teases Colette for reading, she remembers that they also like to read too.
They also read the book. That's right, because they knew the story plot. Gosh dang it.
So she made them bookmarks, and she also has a bookmark for herself, so they all have matching bookmarks, so that way they can all, even though the party split up, they there's something connecting them. And she goes out of her way to go shopping and stuff, and gives one of the nights before the rest of the party shows up, when she's just with Korg and Jacques, she hands them both books. May or may not be from the series that Colette's obsessed with.
Are we all pen pals now, reading the book together?
Maybe, but she gives them the books, and she's like, guys, don't let Colette know, but I found signed copies, and I just want to give it to you guys. And she gives it to them, and there's and the signed copies even have a little message on the book. And
dare you not give? How dare?
Cool. Does Colette know this?
Hopefully not. She gave it to you guys before she showed up.
Psyche knows.
So Mew just she just smiles at them and she's like, hush, hush, kind of thing. Because obviously, she doesn't want like Colette to find out and get mad.
You did my girl wrong. Oh my God.
But yeah, so that's one of the things that happened. But yeah, so she makes the matching bookmarks, so that way her dear friends, like, they're all still connected in some way or fashion. And that's honestly what she does.
Okay. All right. So I think that's everybody. Just a few things of note over the course of the month. You notice that, or I should say, so it is getting colder. You started the month. It was the first of the month, basically, or a couple days after. Now you have gone all the way to the end of the month. It's gotten a lot colder. News from Myland suggests that the rebellion is still holding strong, but it's very scattered. They are not sure how much longer that they can reasonably hold out morale because they don't have a figurehead of a leader to keep them together. The only thing keeping them from collapsing is fear of what would happen to them if they were to give up. They, you hear about a little bit of information. There is the town crier. They still have that. They're working on a printing press, but the Town Criers Association is vehemently opposing this move. He says, gives you a little, the daily updates on it. He says, the Queen of Myland has yet to be seen for the last month. Myland in shambles. And stuff like that. He also says, the neighboring country of Blatten is preparing for war with the Gator folk surrounding the outlying countryside. They have indeed prepared a naval force to infiltrate the innermost sanctuary of the country of Blatten. The Blatten men have not engaged in full-scale warfare with the Gator folk in several decades. In addition, the country of Velovin has declared war on the Advarian Empire for crimes against the allied country of Myland. It's basically that's a summary of things. The guy's voice is kind of obnoxious, so
He sounded very confused. He's like, they're going to war?
What's war? Huh?
yeah, so they decided that it's
What?
they decided that a printing press is probably the collective society has decided a printing press is probably preferred.
Is
method.
today the day everyone collectively is just like, he needs to retire. We can't keep having
He's
this.
95 years old, and like he's kind of racist.
Oh no.
Okay, Peepaw, time to take you away.
Are those Gator folk?
Okay, come on now.
I'm glad they're going to war.
Yeah, he sides with the Blatten men simply because he thinks the Gator folk are an inferior race.
No! Put
Not
him in a
because he-
home!
not because of any kind of morality to the war or anything.
Now I have to drive myself home and crash into 7 things on the way.
This is true.
Break 10 bones on the way up, on the way out of bed.
And none of them are mine.
And then get 300 STDs at the home.
Oh,
Good for
question.
you, old man.
Before we head off on our journey, can we stop one more time at was it Bishnabob's? Or is
No,
that the
we
place
no
we
go
don't
to
go?
Bishnabob's. No Bishnabob's.
No, it is not Bishnabob's.
Can we go to Boris?
It's Boris's Road Goods.
And can Jacques come with us to translate? Cause Colette is scared of Boris, but he has good prices.
Sure. I mean, I don't know if you really need anything, but you can. You can get stuff you want.
Yes, one last time for the journey. We have to take Caldus with us to visit Boris.
Okay, so this is the last day before that you set sail.
Yes.
And an angry looking half orc man who you recognize as Boris stands behind the counter and argues about the merits of representative democracy with a visitor from Velovin, a dwarven man named who you determine his name is Richard.
Okay.
Yes, you can tell that that Boris is very much in favor of a republic. So.
Jacques, could you...
Get out of here! I don't want to hear your stupid argument in favor of old way of monarchy. Get out! And never show your face here again. Go back to Bishni Bob.
You know, we can go to another store.
Oh no!
Jacques,
Look,
no,
Colette,
no,
you wanted the good prices.
I don't want good prices. He's scary.
Hey, what do you want?
Hey, Boris, my old buddy. Hey, man, that guy you just talked to, he was what? You really a dick, wasn't he? Eh?
What a nasty little whoop he was. Arguing with me about the value of a representative democracy.
The only crowns we need are on our coins.
That is correct, boy.
No, the Republic, that's the way, that's the future. The future.
Yes, indeed. What do you want?
Oh, wait, little lady here, she wants something. She don't tell me things. Does yours do? They don't tell. What you want?
What do you want?
What you want?
I got all day.
Rations for the road, please.
You want to went through 20-day ration? What are you doing?
No,
You've been feeding the dogs?
We're going very far
stop.
away on a boat, and we need things that won't spoil, and we thought to come here. But if you don't have anything, we can
Boat
go.
food. She need boat food.
All right. How many dog food you want?
Okay, like probably the nose and 3 months supply.
All right, I'll go grind up some dog food for you.
Yeah.
Jacques, are
He's just gonna sit there eating the snack, just enjoying the show.
Dude, Goldis is just writing. He is just like, oh yes, okay, yeah.
That's what you want, right?
What else you want?
I don't. What else?
You
do
want
we need?
front of group? You here first? What do you want?
Yes, what you want?
I
Can
guess.
we have? She like tugs on Jacques' like shirt. Can we get like beef jerky or something?
Yes, jerky, good stuff, a good jerky, but one at the top behind the counter.
Top shelf turkey. Top shelf.
Yes, top shelf.
turkey. Made of high quality cow meat.
Yes, that's what we want. Only best for a nice cat girl.
Yes. Good cat. Good eating. All right. Get some good meats for you.
Yes, good meat.
All
What else do you want? What you? Hey, new man, what you want? We get you whatever you need. Come on.
Fancy pants, what do you want?
Are you a food vendor? Or do you
I'm
have
an
other
all thing
things?
vendor. I sell all things for road good. You read sign? We got blanket, we got candle, we got pot, we got pan, we got stand, we got Rick Richter. I got two boy named Stan Richter in back. You can print them out if you want. I got you.
You work by hour a day, just trying to get some pricing here. Like, what we talking about?
10 for day,
Today.
Richter for hour.
Good to know. I don't think I need porter right now, but keep in mind.
Caldas, if you don't need
beats,
anything,
we got
you can...
beats, we got Battlestar, Galactica. That's not true. We got all kind of thing here. We got bear meat too. We got bear liver. Don't need it though. That's for the dog. We got all kind of thing back here.
Bear liver. Oh, throw that in the dog food for lady. She needs that. Yeah, bro. Just
Right liver. Come in right now. Put it in the dog
Put
food.
it in. Put it in. Mix it on in. Okay. What else do we need?
Can you
What
tell
about some paper and ink?
Paper, ink. We got plenty of that. Good
This
stuff.
man, this man like to write. Get him like
for writing. Very good for keep it dry though. If very keep dry relative to the other paper, they sell a bishnibal. But it's still paper. Don't get it wet.
never go bishnabal. It's no good. No, we get paper. He get he writes a lot, like 50 sheet paper and the right amount of ink for that. You know what I'm talking about.
All right, I got two
I would
vial
like some
ink
too.
and 50 paper.
for writing letters, please?
All right, you need sealing wax or do you just send letter the way it be?
Wax, please.
All right, sealing wax as well.
All right, wax for the lady. Wax her up. Wait, maybe whatever.
Yeah, we don't wax lady around here.
Yeah,
That's what black girls for, eh?
Oh my god.
And you recall the Black Rose was the name of that brothel you went to.
Yes, the brothel is named the Black Rose. We know.
Yeah, she don't need wax. She spent plenty of time there already. You know what I mean? Anyway. What else we need? Anything else?
I believe we're good to go. Mew, do you need anything else?
Mew already has a lot of paper, has a lot of ink, and we have the snacks. Do you have anything I can store my water in and let it stay cold?
No,
Well, he got nothing. I'm sorry.
that stuff is very magical, very magic technology. We don't got that here.
No magic.
Secret college. We don't do that sort of thing in this country.
All right, ring us up. How much that be? How much?
Altogether, that'd be 15 gold.
15 gold? Oh, perfect. Oh, yeah. You know what? I cover going away present for friends.
Very generous of you, Mr. Me.
Yeah, and I few extra coins for you. Keep spreading the good word about the Republic, eh?
Skip with good Republic good. I am good for it.
All right.
Me think perhaps invest in printing press.
Yes, and then you distribute pamphlets.
Pamphlet newspaper. I hear newspaper popular. The new Lechapot. How this town of Janisport not have newspaper? I don't know.
You could be the man to start it. Yes.
Maybe.
We come back to the country and Boris is like a freaking millionaire.
Could be. Never know.
All right, Boris. We'll take it all. We will see you. It may be months.
See you when I see you.
We will see you when I see you when the
good enough.
Republic is born. Yes.
We'll see you when we see you. Goodbye. Let's go.
You get the feeling that was productive.
Well, Colette, I don't know why you wanted 3 months worth of dog food, but I mean, here you go. It's in this big sack, so
I don't know why we got dog food.
you
Do you need? I believe there are some dogs that need adopting that we found on our journey.
Oh yes, to breed the strong arm breed of dogs.
Would you
It's
like
got
this
a-
dog food?
These fine, these fine dog genes have been passed down the strong arm line.
Gosh dang it!
it's got extra bear liver added in. That's got to be good for them, right?
No, bear liver is actually incredibly toxic. You shouldn't eat it.
But in
In
this
general,
world,
yes, but these dogs, they've been bred on tougher stuff than that.
Oh, okay.
Bear liver is only appropriate for strong arm
Oh,
dogs.
Teeth, heads
Gotcha.
up. It is 11. Giving you heads up, baby.
Okay. So I think we got a couple, very few things, but not really a good place to end because I have an idea of what I want to do. So,
Oh no.
that was the last day. You all say your goodbyes. Jacques goes to the docks with you, but you say your goodbyes to Korg.
Korg hugs you all at once.
Oh.
Caldus is kind of like at the edge, and he kind of gets like a pat on the shoulders, while the rest of you are in one bed.
Yeah, and you see a letter, 2 letters on the day before you leave. Apparently, 2 of your party members decided that it would be a good idea they wanted to see the rest of this country before or while they were here, so they decided perhaps it's best if we part our separate ways and move along.
Oh, that's my sister. Always the explorer.
Always
Well,
so.
we will miss you, Korg and Jacques. You have to
Indeed.
write. We'll write back as well.
Oh, of course.
Get right on that.
Korg, you know how to write, right? Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm a business owner.
You don't just write in fist, right?
No, I do right. It's just,
He stamps things with his fists.
Oh,
it just takes a while. And it's hard
Muse,
to
Muse just gonna stare at them, like trying not to cry. Just these like wide eyes, just staring at them, like, I'm gonna make you so proud.
Oh no, don't cry.
I know you.
Well, you're crying now.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You be safe, and remember, Colette's got that fancy new armor now, so she can be in front, and
Wait,
it'll be fine. You'll just if you get into a bind, just let Colette take the lead, and if things get bad, you can always come back here, and we'll still be proud of you.
So, you say your goodbyes to Korg. You've gotten to know him pretty well. Over the course of the last month, you've really gotten a chance to get to know him better, not just through battle, because you've spent more time hanging out with him over the last month than you had previously. And you prepare to set sail for a new adventure. So all of you, including Jacques, head toward the docks, and there are 2 ships next to each other. One of them is an old, rickety ship that is manned by a bunch of swarthy-looking men who are named. I have a name for them. Let me pull it up real quick. They have You overhear them talking to the captain of the ship, that dwarf guy with the mohawk, named Pouth. And you overhear him talking. He calls them the Black Ice Brigade or something. And you see a bunch of people up there, including that tall blonde-haired man from New Lechaport, the newly knighted paladin Thamos, as well as that elven lady and the short dwarven woman who is the captain of this particular group, hurling all kinds of colorful swears at the crew as she mills about. So, and Pouth comes out to greet your group, and he says,
So, haven't seen much of you around,
he says to Jacques.
Hope you're ready for a good adventure with me.
I hope you like potatoes.
I've grown to like them quite a bit here, but I can't say that my homeland is well known for potatoes. I hope you like it,
He says to the rest of you,
since you'll be spending a little bit of time there before you go over eastward toward the heart of darkness. Well, I think I might have introduced myself, sir, but name's Pouth.
He extends his hand towards you, Jacques.
Jacques would take it.
Upward.
Shake it.
Yes.
Good to meet you, Pouth. We're gonna have a grand time together, I feel.
Ah, right you are. Come, meet my crew.
And he heads towards the ship along with a few of his crew members. And a dwarf of a relatively similar height, who he calls Jimbo. And a tall human woman dressed in road clothes, like clothes for traveling, who he names Lisa. So, and he heads off in that direction. Yeah. So, this is your last chance to say your goodbyes, Jacques.
Jacques would turn to the others. Wait, is Cork still here? Cork's still here.
Cork, you guys already left.
Yeah, he's at the Barking Satyr. Or the Barking Raymer.
Jacques would have told Cork to keep an oven warm for him.
Cork is going to take that incredibly serious.
Oh no!
And you're going to have such a gas bill to pay when you get back.
I know where I'm working for the rest of my life. Jacques would give Mew a big hug. Tell her to be safe, to have fun, but not too much fun because that could be dangerous. And that we'll meet again. And he would do the same for Colette. Say, stay safe, keep Mew safe. She's more important than you know. And yeah, I'll see you all again. And Countess, I haven't known you long, but I think you're gonna fit in well with these two. They're a little bit crazy at times, but you'll learn to live with them. You all be good, be safe, until we meet again.
Farewell, Jacques.
May Lucius guide thee, friend.
I feel he will. Jacques would turn, walk up the gangplank onto the ship, and start making a new batch of friends.
Literally, he's putting it together.
A warlock cooking is just a fancy necromancer.
And you start cutting it up with
Potato golem.
Okay.
I mean, what? No.
Potato
other
voodoo
tip-
dolls. I can't.
It's newer, but without the not as much rapport between this crew. They have obviously not worked together for very long, and the you get to name the boat because it is yours. What do you want to name it? It doesn't have a name yet.
The wailing.
Sailing satyr.
Oh, no,
I do.
sing it, no!
I feel like it should have something with a potato, right?
Oh my god.
The sea masher.
No!
This-
The mashed siren. I hate it.
The baked siren.
The baked siren.
What about the Siren Spud?
No! We can't name it after a potato.
Totally tubular.
The salty seaman.
The salty siren.
You hear what I said?
I
Oh,
heard
we
what
heard
you
what you
said.
Oh yeah,
We heard you.
Okay, I'm sure you did. So what do you want to name it? Is that what you're saying, salty siren, or what?
Yeah, what?
Sure.
The alliteration works.
Chad is now saying, are we gonna have sea shanties on the next episode? No!
No, give me a week with my concertina and I'll have something.
Soon
my
may
God.
the woman come to bring the sugar
No,
and
we have
tea
to
and-
avoid
I don't
DMCA.
think-
You have to make it
Here.
yourself.
I'll
Yeah, I know.
practice. I haven't played this thing in like 3 years, and even that it was only for a month, but I'll figure something.
So I guess we get on this boat. Oh goodness.
Yeah, so you get on the boat. It is fairly fast for a ship. It is what we're looking at. It's a sailing ship, so it's a little better. It's got good speed. Probably get you a good 3 miles an hour, which is pretty fast for a ship like this. And it will take you probably about constant sailing probably about 18 hours of sailing a day. Probably take you. It's probably about several thousand miles between other location. So I'm trying to do some maths real quick. 18 times 3 equals 54. 50 more miles a day times like 1,000.
What?
Or you would divide 1,000 by that.
Yeah. 1,000 divided by 54. That's stupid. Probably take you about 25 days. I'm rounding up quite a bit of sailing to get where you're going, which will put you there pretty close to the dead of winter. Or very close to winter because you're in the late months. Yeah, you'll be pretty close to winter by the time you get there. So you set sail, you say goodbye to Novendrock, and Bevan, did you want
I
to?
was gonna say, yeah, before you say scene, I want to think that the 3 of you guys are sitting there just looking at Novendrock, and then you just hear behind you someone go, "Oh, you guys are all probably gonna die," and then that's the end of the scene.
What?
What?
I mean, they're not wrong.
No.
There is a tiny bit more, but you get the weird feeling that somebody's stuck on board with you guys. So you've got pretty good weather ahead of you. Not really a whole lot. There are a few storms that kind of inhibit your progress. But about 18 days have gone by and you're getting pretty close to where you need to go. But as you approach hold on. You're hugging the land between in order to avoid spending too much time far offshore during a pretty bad storm. You take some shelter near the coast of the country of Latin, which is on the way to Velovin. And a few mysterious ships start to emerge from behind a cove not far from you. And they surround your ship.
And that's where I guess we'll end for the day.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Teeth Whitener.
Well, what I'll say is this. Somebody, or I should say, the captain of the Salty Siren, or whatever it is, ends up surrendering, because this is not a warship.
What?
And he allows the captain of one of the other ships, a large warship, to board. And he says, well, fresh meat right for the grinder, or something gross like that. And he has you all put into shackles. And that's where we'll end for the night.
What?
Alright, well, ignore my character, because I thought that was going to be the end. So you didn't hear a mildly drunken posh accent tell you that you're all going to die.
Oh, you're still hiding on the boat then?
Well, we're probably all going to be waking up locked in the same place to be.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we all wake up and the first thing, oh wow, I thought you guys were going to die a lot sooner. Huh?
Pretty much.
I gotta figure out a good voice that doesn't end up sounding like offensive.
I am so intrigued about your character. I know nothing. There's
that
squiggles.
picture and name look very interesting.
Yeah. I'm scared.
I mean, you can actually read the name. It's Corvin, which was okay. So, because on Fridays I play a guy named Corvid. They weren't supposed to have related names because Corvid is a bird person, so he's a pun on birds. This person is just, I was playing Dishonored. And it's
oh my god.
They aren't related in the slightest to the two characters.
I was just working on the overlay and I was like, this is your character? This is what I put in? This is
Just put that in. That's their name. Corvin is their name. That's not their class.
Well, anyway, everyone, thank you so much for being on this episode of The Mark of a God. Congratulate our new player, Graynarl, who will be playing Caldus. Thank you so much for joining us on this adventure. You will probably regret it eventually.
Nah, you guys are fun.
That's what they all say.
This was day one.
This was day one.
Hey, in the game I play with Autumn as DM, I am literally a pyromaniacal chaos halfling, so I can roll with you guys. I can roll.
Alright, y'all, have a fantastic day. I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. Goodbye!
Have a good night.
And
Bye-bye.
goodbye to Jacques and Korg!
Goodbye.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to The Mark of a God. It has been so amazing, so much fun with the first arc, and I cannot wait to see how the story is going to develop. Take care. See y'all next time. Goodbye.